It was a chill way to welcome the summer months, as it usually always is. A week-long vacation down at the beach, plus a few days. And cooperative conditions that gave great opportunities for viewing gorgeous sunsets and sunrises over the water. As it would play out, this would be anything but a perfect vacation, even though it started out beautifully. This is Ocean City, Maryland. And staying in a room on the 6th floor, right on the ocean side, gives you views like these, which I have been witnessing my entire life, thanks in part to where my parents have always rented since I was a young lad. I usually wake up early with the light and try to guess which spot over that horizon the sun will peek through. The end result is all of these beautiful colors. And I'm not alone. Others wake up early to experience this phenomenon as well. My family will usually have a beach day or two here, and then we'll go up the road a ways to stay in Bethany Beach in Delaware for about a week or so.
Are you taking a picture of my sandcastle?
No, the boat.
Oh. Take a picture of something with this thing.
That seagull just landed there. He's going to destroy your sandcastle.
The seagull.
Yeah.
I see it. Looks like that? I wanted to see. I just was looking at her. I can't hear what you said. I didn't knock anything over but the... Mom goes, I said, Pam, I said, we just had 3 there. I said, I love the fire in the woods. The beach is okay.
Then I went from capturing sunsets in Maryland to getting moonrises in Delaware. And after an incident that left us with a little bit of car trouble, my son and I met a longtime friend and his 2 boys for a 2-night camping trip in Delaware Seashore State Park. That full day that we were there, we spent most of the time on the beach and in the surf. It was hot and the water felt great. We had plenty of sun for our little excursion together, and enough breeze to keep us just cool enough, especially inland where we had our tents set up for camp. I would have had much more footage to share about our experience, but a funny thing can happen when you're least expecting it. And in that vast blue ocean somewhere lies my tried and true first ever GoPro camera. The summer that I lost the GoPro. Cheers. I usually have other cameras with me when I travel, so I was obviously able to get this footage to document our trip. But I certainly lost quite a bit of good vacation content when I dropped that GoPro into the ocean. We still had a great time together though. With Pat, it's always a good time. And watching our sons get along as they get older is quite a fun experience as well. You didn't get that seagull. You didn't get that seagull. So this was the main attraction for our 2 nights here. I've documented it well in the past, but watching the sunset behind that bridge is what keeps me coming back to this place. And I know Pat enjoyed it as well as I have in years past. Now for this trip, I didn't put my drone up at all, but if you want to see some really nice drone shots of this bridge at sunset, check out that video up here. Back in Bethany, July 4th is usually always a day to celebrate. It also happened to be the last day my wife and I would be down there before returning home from our vacation. It's usually a Long Beach day when the sun is at its highest point. After everyone showers back at the house, we'll have an all-American dinner of hamburgers and hot dogs fresh off the grill. Then we'll venture back out to the sand to watch the Bethany fireworks at dusk. From the west, there were thunderheads threatening to approach us before we could see the show. But the storm wasn't moving too fast, and as fortune would have it, nature was just giving us more to watch and gawk at. So between losing one of my cameras in the ocean, the car trouble, and the storm that threatened our fireworks show, it was a bit of a weird vacation this year. But nonetheless, We were all there together, and that's what makes it all worthwhile in the end.